We're still motivated to close out this motivational Monday, despite technical difficulties and the internet messing up the stream a couple of times. We're still here with the Cave Within, your live ambient sanctuary for that balanced fusion of all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. For those who are watching for the first time, welcome aboard. For those who are returning once again for another live stream, welcome back. Oh, and this is the Cave Within, your ambient sanctuary for poetry, meditation, and stillness. And again, tonight's stream is for you, the restless souls. It's for you, the night healers. And it is for you, the deep feelers. Because, again, for those tuning in for the first time, this is a live digital sanctuary. Wind at night, study your focus, sleep, reflect, pray, meditate, do whatever is necessary to feel more in tune with the spirit to where they can stay connected to the spirit and they can feel so creatively recentered through the power of the spirit, through the power of their soul, that they'll be ready to rock it. So overall, welcome aboard for those who are here for the first time, Cave Within, and that's based off of course, the concept of transformation taking place in the dark and rediscovery taking place in the dark, and most importantly, rebirth taking place in the dark. Because we all have the darker aspects of our shadow and our psyche within our shadow, excuse me, that we keep hidden from the world majority of the time. That we feel like if people knew about our deepest, darkest secrets, we won't be the same and we will be exposed. But if anything, we should acknowledge and accept and embrace the cave because it's only going to allow us to grow. It's only going to allow us to improve, and it's only going to allow us to evolve physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially into the best version of yourself that you can be. So as we go from our caves to our crowns, as we go from the dark to the light, all it really is at the end of the day, everyone, is a dance of duality because they're two sides of the same coin. You can't have light without the dark and dark without the light. Look at it like this. Imagine if it was daytime the whole time and without any nighttime to kind of cool us down and to allow us to relax and rest. And vice versa. Imagine if it was just nighttime all the time without the day. See, it just wouldn't work like that because it's a polarity thing. It's all about that balance and understanding and compassion of the universe, the same universe that the Most High God designed. So, in perspective, all it is we're going from the caves to the crowns, and it's about to go down. So, for those who are listening to this live stream for the very first time, that is pretty much the reason why I started the cave within. From caves to crowns, it's about to go down for sure. Just like it's about to go down in this live stream. Third time is the charm, as they say. We're streaming a little bit later than normal, but whenever you have internet issues, you just got to keep on rolling and you got to keep on flowing, all those kind of things. So, tonight's theme is the night reset, the overthinker calm. So, if your mind has been racing, if your body is tired, but your thoughts are still loud, if your soul is asking for softness, but your brain won't stop scrolling through the day, right? You're in the right room. You're in the right place. Welcome home and welcome aboard. Don't be afraid to enter the cave within because this all it is a balanced fusion of poetry, meditation, and stillness. That way we can unlock, reset, and recharge the mind, body, spirit, heart, gut, and soul. And as we do within every Cave Within live stream, we always got to warm up with the first two breaths that we do to kick off our guided breathing and transition into grounding ourselves a little bit as we, of course, inhale through our nose for 3 to 5 seconds, exhale through your nose or mouth for 3 to 5 seconds. And before I forget to mention, if you're laying down, unwinding, resting, falling asleep, allow this to serve as your background noise as you breathe in all tensions within your body, or as a matter of fact, soften all areas of your body that are tense. And if you are focusing, studying, doing some sort of late night work, again, keep this as your background noise as well. And just take a minute to join me as you sit up nice, tall, and up. Again, letting your shoulders drop, releasing all tension and stress that you may be experiencing. Kind of close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a nice inhale, deep breath for 3 to 5 seconds, and exhale through the nose or through the mouth, whichever is more doable and whichever is more suitable for you. And I just want to give you a friendly reminder on this night reset that we are doing for the most part. You don't have to solve tonight. You don't have to figure everything out tonight. You don't have to carry the whole day with you into this particular moment in the night. All you have to do is arrive. And I just want to remind you before we continue on with ambient sanctuary for poetry, meditation, have a little bit more peace of mind, right? Be sure to hit that subscribe button, kicks.com/ Mr. Did Not Give Up 44. That's at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44, which is based on at least a few months ago, The Man Who Didn't Give Up, available on Amazon.com. Get your ebook, paperback, and hardcover for The Man Who Didn't. As a matter of fact, while you're at it, if you want to dive a little bit deeper on how you can maneuver through the chaos, turmoil, and uncertainty and overcoming the everyday struggles that we're all dealing with on a daily basis, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of plan in motion. So with the Understanding Chaos, Turmoil, and Uncertainty Masterclass course, whatever you want to call it to you, I created it for you to build your resilience plan. Really what chaos, turmoil, and uncertainty really is, and how you could overcome it and conquer it together. Fast forward, that's where the tagline Mr. Did Not Give Up 44 came from. And 44 was pretty much my basketball number that I wore back in high school at Moody High School. That was when I was on the varsity basketball team at the time. That was my basketball number. So at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44, I just gave you the origin of what that tag, my personal tag, is all about and what it represents and what it stands for. But as we continue to stay on track, your overall support helps helps me keep building this sanctuary night by night, one night at a time, one person at a time. Y'all let me know how y'all are feeling in the chat. Y'all let me know how y'all are doing for sure. And we're going to keep things rocking and rolling. We're going to continue to ground ourselves just a little bit into our poetry for today. We're going to keep it short, simple, and straightforward to close out this Monday. Can you believe it, y'all? We're within the literally final day of March. Well, final day of March in a way, technically, but at the same time, we're about to bring in the unofficial unofficial new year. Well, it's the real new year that they wiped away from history, April the 1st. That's the real new year. It's always been like that, but I'm gonna break that down a little bit. I'm gonna save that for the deep midweek flow on why we need to acknowledge April the 1st as the start to the real year. Because I feel like honestly, with everything that's been going on within the first 3 months of 2026, I feel like it's been kind of like a test trial in a way. And I feel like with the month of April coming and it officially being springtime, things are about to get rocking and rolling more than ever in 2026 because growth is non-negotiable, and we're going from caves to crowns without a doubt. And that's what feels really good at the end of the day. And speaking of what feels good, if it does feel good to you, I want you to close your eyes or soft relax yourself, release yourself from any stress, tension that may be eating away at you right now. Focusing in on the calm, cool collectiveness of our breath as we inhale through our nose. As we inhale through our nose, feel that breath flow chest down to your belly button as it expands. And then once again, exhale. As we inhale through our nose, exhale through our nose or mouth. As we inhale through our nose and exhale through our nose or mouth. And as we inhale calm, and as we exhale stress, I want you to quietly tell yourself that I am here, I can slow down, and this moment is enough. Inhale, as we exhale, again, reminding ourselves that we are here, in the present moment, we can slow down, and that the moment that we're in is enough, and it's all we need. Again, inhale through your nose, inhale the calm, and exhale the stress. And again, just remind yourself you are here, that you can soften, and you do not have to believe every thought you hear tonight. As we do a couple more inhales and a couple more exhales, I want you to kind of remind yourself one last time as you wind inhales and your couple of exhales. I want you to just kind of remind yourself that I am here, I can soften, and I do not have to believe every thought tonight. And for the overthinkers out there, let me just say this. That last inhale and that last exhale you took, it truly means something, doesn't it? It really truly matters because every thought that passes through your mind, you're the one just simply noticing them. And tonight, we're going to practice the art of noticing without drowning in noise, of course. As we transition into our first poetry reading for tonight, it's called Overthinkers. And again, this is for all the overthinkers out here because the mind can be loud after the lights go low. It replays what was said, rehearses what might happen, builds futures out of fear and call it preparation. It stacks unfinished moments like chairs against a door as if worry could keep sorrow out, but the body knows better. The body knows when it is time to stop marching, when the jaw has held too much, when the chest is tired of proving it can survive, and so the night arrives. Not to accuse you, but to invite you. Come back, come here, or excuse me, come lower, come now. Overthinker's nights. Overthinker's nights. I must say, that was pretty
Awesome.
That was really awesome. Let me know how y'all are feeling on in the chat about that first poem, Overthinker's Night. What crosses your mind when you hear overthinker? What does that mean to you? What do you visualize? How do you process it? Let me know how you're feeling in the chat. Don't be afraid because we're all here to be open and have a heart to heart conversation that will light up the spirit and fire up the soul. As I'll read that poem again for y'all, Overthinker's Night. The mind can be loud after the lights go low. It replays what was said, rehearses what might happen, builds future out of fear and call it preparation. It stacks unfinished moments like chairs against a door as if worry could keep sorrow out. It's better. The body knows when it is time to stop marching, when the jaw has held too much, when the chest is tired of proving it can survive one more day. And so the night arrives, not to accuse you, but to invite you. Come back, come lower, come softer, and come now. I want that to sit here for a few seconds because a lot of overthinking is not wisdom, y'all. It's exhaustion wearing a thinker's mask. Let that sink in for the people in the back. A lot of overthinking is not wisdom, y'all. It's exhaustion. Thinker's mask. And as we transition on to our second poem for the night, I want us to kind of think about it like this. Sometimes we call thinking, sometimes what we call thinking is really rehearsing fear, pain, or trying to control what can't be controlled. I'm guilty of doing all these things that many times through the course of my life. But tonight, it's about letting the mind loosen its grip right now. And it's time to make our return. And honestly, that's actually the name of the second poem that I put together for you, kind of tie together with the theme Night Reset, Overthinkers Calm on this motivational Monday night. This is the Cave Within, your live ambient sanctuary for all things poetry stillness for that wonderful balanced fusion, y'all. As we go into our second poem called Return, return to the breath before you return to the problem. Return to the body before you return to the pressure. Return to the moment before you return to the story. Because some of the things your mind is shouting tonight would lose their power if you simply stop feeding them. And in the silence between thoughts, there is still a self that has not been consumed by the noise, a self still waiting to be met with gentleness. The return, y'all. We shall make our return, just like y'all make y'all's return every single night thus far for the Cave Within live stream. Can you believe it, y'all? This is 8 days straight of doing the Cave Within live stream. This is wonderful. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the followers that are here. I'm grateful for everyone who's communicating in the chat, wherever you may be, however you may be listening. Kicks.com/Mr. Did Not Give Up 44 at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44. As I'm going to reread the second poem, The Return, for the first time, because I really want every single word, every single sentence, every single phrase, every single line, I wanted to become embedded within your mind, body, spirit, heart, gut, and soul. As we return to the breath before you return to the problem, return to the body before you return to the pressure, and return to the moment before you return to the story. because some of the things your mind is shouting tonight would lose their power if you simply stop feeding them. And in the silence between thoughts, there is still a self, yet been consumed by the noise, a self still waiting to be met with gentleness. And if that touched you, like always, I wanted to let it stay for a little bit because the cave within is not here to shame your overthinking. No, no, no. It's here to help you come home from it. Welcome back home, y'all. Welcome back home. No more overthinking. We're letting go of all stress, worry, anxiety, pressure, and fear. Why forget everything and run from it? Excuse me. Why forget everything and run when you can face everything and rise? That is how we can overcome fear when it's all said and done. And that's how we could surrender ourselves and open ourselves up to all possibilities every single time. Every single time. But now, since we're going to keep it short, simple, and sweet tonight, because, I've done the attempted streams from earlier tonight. Again, was having internet issues and technical difficulties, so that kind of pushed everything back. But I'm back. We're back, y'all. The cave within is still rocking and rolling on this motivational Monday. That is for sure. And as we switch things up, we're about to go into our meditation for tonight as we transition into our ambient soundscape for sure. One second. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Got to set the background. Got to set the ambient soundscape and the background noise as we dive into our meditation for sure. For sure, for sure. And for those who are listening for the first time, this is the deeper ambient portion of the night where it's less words, more sound, more room, more calm. And this next session is strictly for rest, study, reading, journaling, quiet prayer, meditation combo, reflection, and sleep, or simply being held by the atmosphere. Like always, y'all, I want y'all to soften your gaze. I want you to remove yourself from all thoughts, words, actions, habits, belief systems. I want you to remove yourself from all those things. I want you to remove yourself from your emotions and feelings. I want you to remove yourself from your ego. Not that we're running away from it, but because we're acknowledging it, accepting it, and embracing it without being to it, if that makes any sense. So you're becoming the observer and the watcher of your thoughts, emotions, and your ego without being attached to them on a regular basis. So again, as we close our eyes, focusing in on our breath, being removed from our thoughts and our emotions and our ego to where we become the watcher of our thoughts and emotions and egos, proceed to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose or mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose or mouth as we let the soundscape of the creek in lush forest, white noise, gentle stream, sounds of nature to help you sleep, study, and relax as you inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose or mouth. And just tell yourself as the soundscape settles in, I want your body to hear this, that I am safe enough to soften. I am safe enough to stop chasing every thought. I am safe enough to rest. But most importantly, I am safe enough to be here. As you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose or mouth, tell yourself that you are safe enough to soften. You are safe enough to stop chasing every thought. You are safe enough to rest, and you are safe enough to be here. As we go deeper into the meditation, let those affirmations sink in. Let the breath guide you. And if you get distracted, that's okay. Just come back to the breath. Focus on the inhale for 3 to 5 seconds. 3 to 5 seconds. Let's let the sound hold you and let the mind rest from its noise as we stay here for just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, y'all. As we slowly but surely begin the process into ourselves, I just want to remind y'all as we wind down this meditation that you do not have to solve everything tonight. The body does not need to brace right now. All you have to do right now is just let the mind rest from its own noise. A quick, a quick heads up before we continue on with this stream. Hello, Holly Meyer. I am doing well today. Thank you for joining me on this Cave Within live stream. Let me know how you're feeling right now. Ambient sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness, Miss Holly Mayer or Meyer. My apologies if I said your name wrong. That's good. That's good to hear, Holly. That's good to hear. I love it. I love it. I love it. Be sure to. My day has been good so far, Holly. It's been a very. It's we're kicking off Holy Week, all of those things. I'm doing really good, Holly. Thank you so much for asking. Do me a favor, Holly, while you're in the chat, hit the subscribe button to this channel right here, Did Not Give Up 44. And be sure to share this stream right here to someone you know who may need it to kind of go through a little night reset, right? And to overthinking mind. I would truly appreciate that, Holly. Hit that subscribe button at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44, kicks.com/ Mr. Did Not Give Up 44, and share this stream to those who may need it. I'm located in Corpus Christi, Texas, Holly. It's by the Gulf of Mexico. I appreciate the love within the chat. I appreciate the love. But of course, I want to make a quick little public service announcement before we wrap up this stream. For those of you who have been asking for something you could take with you off stream, around mid-April, that's coming very soon. And this pack will feature a combination of some goodies. You never know what you can get. You might get some guided breath work and a personal poetry if you request them, of course. Or you may even just get like a guided meditation with some chakra immersion frequency in the background. Again, you never know what you can get within the night sanctuary pack. So be on the lookout for that. We got guided breath work and soft soundtracks coming soon. We got personal poetry readings coming soon. We got guided meditation with chakra immersion frequencies coming soon. Shared experiences designed to help you sleep, breathe, reset, and reconnect. So if this space helps you study, rest, sleep, pray, or come back to yourself, there will be a way to carry it with you anytime with the Night Sanctuary Pack, Volume 1, dropping mid-April. Oh, that's nice, Holly. You're from Virginia. I love it. I love it. You from the VA. We got Miss Holly Mayer from as well. Chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, one last thing I also wanted to mention as far as the PSA. My next poetry book, Infinity Chakras, Journey Within, is coming very, very soon. The release will also include a special challenge I may or may not throw in there for the book, so stay tuned for that. And again, there's a lot that is unfolding in this sanctuary. And if this stream continues to give you peace, support the experience, and if this space is helping you tonight, tip or subscribe. Just live stream this ambient sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. And Holly's asking me if I could if she could suggest something to me. Well, Holly, what is it that you want to suggest to me? I'm open minded and heart to heart, honest to honest, because whatever it is that you want to suggest to me, Holly, I'm sure it's gonna help. I'm sure it's gonna help. It's gonna help me grow and it's gonna help me improve. You're saying you should get some dope stuff for your stream to make it look more eye catchy and to grow your stream more. What do I think about that, Holly? Well, I'm open for all area. I'm open for all opportunities to continue to grow and expand and help the cave within live stream sanctuary evolve. So I'll keep that suggestion in mind. Again, appreciate your feedback at all, Holly. But the fact that you did, it lets me know that you do so much for the most part. You really, really do. And that oh wow, you're actually an artist and you work for streamers and stuff like that. Okay. I might have to talk to you a little bit off stream, Holly, to where we can maybe work out something in regards to that. I may have to talk to you off stream on that one. I like that though. You're a streamer. You work for streamers and gamers, and you put out logos and all that stuff. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, definitely send me all the stuff that you do, Holly. We'll talk about that off stream. And in the meantime, definitely continue to support the stream as well, Holly, and share it with those who may need it. But again, other than that, here we go. As we wind down our final bits of the meditation, let's just kind of breathe in through our nose, breathe out through our nose or mouth, and reminder, there's no forcing, no rushing, we're just receiving. If the mind has been wandering, just gently come back. If your body has softened, just let it. If sleep comes, let it come. As we take one more inhale through our nose, making it our biggest breath ever, and then we'll exhale through the nose or through the mouth. And as we come back together, I want to ask you real quick, how are you feeling right now after this meditation? Holly, I don't know if you got the stuff that you've been asking me within the chat, but how are you feeling, Holly, after the meditation and kind of relaxing you? And how is everyone else in the chat feeling as well? Are we feeling calm, lighter, reflective, sleepy, grounded, maybe a little softer and more present in the moment? Regardless, whatever is true is welcome. And again, I want to thank y'all for being here tonight for the night reset overthinker calm theme for the Cave Within live stream. I love it. I love it. I love it. And again, I want to thank y'all for helping me make this more than a stream, y'all. I want to thank you for helping making it a real sanctuary. This is a real thing that is growing. This is the 8th day in a row of me streaming the live stream. This is week number 2. We had ourselves a pretty good launch week, and we're going to continue to grow and we're going to continue to expand. Because all it takes is one person at a time, one day at a time, one step at a time. That is for sure. But again, my name is Clifton Pope of HFWB, Health, Fitness, Wealth, Business, and this is the cave within. And this is for the restless souls. This is for the night healers. This is for the deep healers. Because this is your live ambient sanctuary, y'all, for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. Stay tuned for the Night Sanctuary Pack, Volume 1, coming in May. Stay tuned for the next poetry book, Infinity Chakras, Journey Within, and a special challenge I may or may not throw in there as well. But until next time, I want y'all to have a night. I want y'all to continue to breathe deep, rest easy, and come back whenever you need the sanctuary. This is Clifton Pope, the Cave Within, your live ambient sanctuary, poetry, meditation, and stillness. Peace and love, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night.